Good afternoon, people. Come in here and subscribe to this channel, The Real Gully TV. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. We gotta talk about things. Gotta talk about the Knickerbockers. We gotta talk about the Knickerbockers. The mania is going crazy. It's sweeping the nation. It's been a long time since the Knicks have been in the finals, and I think I might have underestimated their fan base. Detroit, what up? I'll be down there in a few weeks. Got some business down there. Think I'm about to have a show with Icewear Vezo soon and shit. I've been promoting shows lately. Make sure that y'all, if you're in the Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Buffalo area, June 6th, Centennial Hall, Hardo and Friends. That's my concert. June 6th, Saturday, June 6th. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. If you ain't got a ticket yet, you can do so today. That New York fan base is crazy. Yes, it is. Y'all gotta excuse me. I just got out the gym. He said, finally made it back. We're shaking. We crazy down here. Is that right? Do you think it's gonna be the Knicks and Spurs in the chip? I would rather the Knicks play the Spurs than OKC. I think the thing with the Spurs is this: if you can slow Wemby down, bang into him, bully him, intimidate him, if that's possible, because the Knicks got a lot of personnel. The Knicks got a lot of personnel. What I mean by that is the Knicks actually have four, maybe five two-way players. Jason Hart is a two-way player. OG is a two-way player. Um, Lanning Shabbat that hit all them goddamn threes. He a two-way player. They got some two-way personnel. Miles Bridges is a two-way player. So they got enough personnel, man, where they could possibly slow him up. The thing with him is the obvious, man. You got to get up under him, use your body. OKC versus the Knicks. The Knicks got to be on their best behavior to beat OKC. San Antonio have made it so people forget how good OKC is. They're the defending champions, and they kicked ass all regular season. For real. Been checking out your content. Good work. I really like those snippets for motivation. That's what it is now. That's what it is now. I gotta make sure I'm applying all the gifts that I was blessed with: leadership, charisma, insight, physical fitness. I gotta let it all hang out. If you pay attention to the rest of what's referred to as the algorithm, it ain't nothing but negativity. Ain't nobody giving y'all no food. Even the niggas from $1 million worth of game on some silly shit. So if you're looking for some game, some insight, some life food, something, one to grow on, here, this is what it is. He said the Knicks getting swept in the finals. I don't know about that. I don't know if the Knicks. It's gonna be hard to beat the Knicks in the Garden. Number one, I go for anybody. It's gonna be hard. Number two, the Knicks got somebody that you have to slow down. Nobody has proven to slow Jalen Brunson down in actually every series leading up to them being in the NBA Finals. They was giving niggas 30-point ass whoopings and shit like that. So you got to keep that in mind. It is the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference and Western Conference. There's always been a visible difference between the two, but they've been kicking ass. That's what it is. And confidence is a motherfucker. When I look at the way that the Knicks handle Cleveland, I see a very, very confident team, especially the way they did them niggas last night, a closeout game on the road. Man, they was throwing alley oops and all kind of shit. they was, they was, man. That OG, man, OG is a motherfucker, man. So, San Antonio will have to slow them guys down, man. Like The Knicks have made it very, very interesting and exciting. I'll be looking for a racehorse when it comes to sports. My Lakers, they just ain't who they once were. We in a rebuilding situation again. But the Knicks is that deal. The Knicks is that deal. If you like basketball, the Knicks is like the Loyola Marymount era in college or the UNLV era in college. When you want to see the Fab Five era, when you want to see some shit, the Knicks bringing that shit for real. Did James Harden really retire? Everybody said that James Harden didn't show up. They got swept. He only averaged 16 a game. For somebody of his caliber, that's not really good. But you got to remember this: James Harden was sticking Jalen Brunson on the other end of the court. So when you got a nigga who ain't really a defensive stopper, his assignment is to stick somebody like Jalen Brunson. By the time he get back to the offensive end, he's tired. He ain't got it. He ain't got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? His stamina and shit is being tested. Like every time that little nigga come down court with that ball, bopping and shit like that. You know how Jalen be doing. You know, they be doing that head and shoulder shit to niggas, man. That that take a lot out of a defender. Seriously. James Harden and Paul George especially need to go retire. It's funny that you mentioned them together because my man said the same thing. He said it's time for both of them to park it. Yeah. I appreciate hearing this from you, man. Basketball is my shit, man. I don't know why you appreciate hearing it from me. I come here to tell you the truth. Come here to tell you the truth. So, sports was made to distract us folks and started doing the Greeks. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Why do I attract this type of shit? Can the Knicks have their moment? It's been since 1999. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them. I look at how Patrick Ewing is living vicariously through the Knicks. Not only him, but Larry Johnson, Spreewell. All them niggas didn't get no ring. Them niggas is really, really on it. They is, and I'm happy for them niggas because they was worthy. They was championship worthy. They just couldn't beat Chicago. And then in '99, when they lost to San Antonio, it was a 55 game season, number one. And Ewing was on the roster, but he didn't play. So what the fuck? Shit seemed fake and scripted though. The NBA as a whole. What the Knicks doing ain't scripted, man. Those are thorough ass whoopings. The Eastern Conference Playoffs MVP, Jalen Brunson. That's not scripted. That's hard work in the gym. That's training. That's training with his father, who's a former Knick player, Rick Brunson. That's pedigree. And I told Zip with the Drip a couple of years ago on here, I said, he's better than Anthony Edwards. He is. And even though they play two different positions, I'm speaking from a perspective of this. The NBA today, they have a lot of what's called positionless basketball. That means niggas is just doing anything. There was a time when a center's work detail is to get in the fucking paint, get down there on the blocks, play around the rim. The power forward, same shit. Get down there and get to mixing it up. But now everybody's shooting threes and anybody will bring the ball up. You got James Harden bring the ball up. He's not a point guard. LeBron James bringing the ball up. He has point guard qualities, but he's not a point guard. Jalen Brunson is one of the last NBA superstars who is playing his position, right? I played point guard. There's something empowering about having that rock in your hand the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Even if I turn this motherfucker over, even if I shoot this motherfucker and miss, guess what? The next possession down, I'm gonna have the rock again. You know why? Because I'm the goddamn point guard, and my team is convinced that it's best that I had a ball in my hand. Jalen always got the rock in his hand. The offenses ran through him, and his team know what time it is. He's the MVP. He's one of the last who is playing the point guard position. It's proven that if your point guard is a killer, if your point guard possesses certain qualities, it enhances the effectiveness of the rest of the team. Meaning, a great point guard can turn a motherfucker who's a marginal player, an average player, turn his ass to Superman. You be like, damn, where'd he get this goddamn confidence from? He's getting busy. What the fuck? The point guard is in the huddle telling him he's Superman. I got you. Get down on the blocks. I'm going to feed you. They can't fuck with you. And the motherfucker that fucked around and made a bucket, then made 2 buckets. Now he diving on the floor for loose balls. You know what I'm saying? It's a motivational factor. The point guard is the coach, the offensive coordinator, the owner, the general manager on the court. And that's who Jalen Brunson is. He's showing everybody the definition. It's proven. Again, I say it again. It's proven. When you got a dynamic point guard, a floor general, everybody else fall in place and do what the fuck that they supposed to be doing. Straight up. Straight up. That's right, Gully. Seeing John Starks in the crowd. All them niggas there. Latrell Sprewell, John Starks, Larry Johnson, Stephon Marbury, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Frazier. Those are just some of the guys I seen, and Spike Lee. They making road trips. The thing about a team like the Knicks, who come from New York City, they got about 8 million people or more, right? I think that's what the population is, around like 8 million or something like that. Could be more, could be a little less. The fans are all over the place. They got fans all over the place. All over the place. Seriously. So they carrying their fan base with them. You see that? That's my son right there. He a Knicks fan. That's my baby in the garden and shit. The Knicks got a fan base. A serious fan base. I'm telling you, they have a serious fan base. And the fans are referred to as the sixth man. The sixth man, that's what the fans are referred to as, right? When you got somebody cheering for you and supporting you, man, everywhere you go, it's gonna be it's infectious. It's infectious. The New York Knicks are blessed to be in a situation where they just swept somebody. That means the rest of the team, the starters, and the rotation players, the bench players, they got time to rest and heal up. And San Antonio, OKC, them niggas is in a dogfight. So leading up to the finals, the Knicks might play a team that's at a disadvantage. Why? Because they tired of the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They body sore. They ain't get no chance to heal up. Injuries could come into play. All of that. The Knicks are in a great a position. Pardon me, in a position of a great advantage right now because they get to go rest and get their dribble right and practice and get ready. While OKC and San Antonio, their stomachs is full of butterflies. Them butterflies are motherfucker. Their stomachs is full of butterflies. They are at war. They are at war. You know what I'm saying? They was chasing San Antonio was chasing OKC the whole regular season. OKC, I believe, had the best record in the league, chasing them all season long. Now they in a battle. Me personally, I want to see the Spurs play the Knicks. I'd rather it be the Spurs. OKC versus the Knicks. I don't know if the Knicks can do nothing with OKC, but I feel that San Antonio was a better matchup for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson is a big boy for the Knicks. He's a big boy. They got some subs. You got OG. OG Ananobi is a bad motherfucker, yo. He a bad motherfucker. Shabbat. I call him the Unabomber. That nigga went 11 of 12 from three in the series against Cleveland. That's abnormally good. That's abnormally good. This guy went 11 of 12 from three. I don't think Steph Curry ever had a series like that. You dig? He's knocking shit the fuck down. And furthermore, the Knicks as a whole is shooting pretty good from three. Like if you watched the game last night, they knocking shit down. They knocking shit down. So that's what it boiled down to. You got to make shots. Well, sweep the Spurs. Will Josh Hart was told to be face to face with Brunson. I don't know if you know this, unless you really in tune with basketball. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and number 25. Well, I can't remember his name. What's number 25 name? He just came to the Knicks like a year or so ago in a trade. Number 25. I just said his name earlier. He's a two-way player. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Bridges. 10 years ago, 2016, them niggas won a national championship together, and now they're in the NBA Finals together. If they didn't get rid of Dante DiVincenzo, if they didn't get rid of Dante, it would have been four of them on the roster and shit. This is great, man. This is a great look, man. For real, it's something that we don't. I don't think it's ever been done like this before. Three national champions from the NCAAs and the NBA Finals. I hope them niggas win it all. I do. I do. That'd be a great look, a great storyline. Seriously. But I just wanted to get on here and talk some basketball, man. I'm in a good space. I always liked the Knicks. That's why my son like them and shit. He gravitated towards the Knicks over the Lakers. The Lakers is my team, but the Knicks have always been my team in the East. My father was a 76ers fan. I like the Sixers and shit, with Doc and Barkley and Moses Malone and shit. I was a kid though. I followed Patrick Ewing from Georgetown to the Knicks. And just so y'all don't confuse me with the rest of these guys who are fair weather Knicks fans, aside from guys like Willis Reed and um, Bernard King and Patrick Ewing, I really know the Knicks franchise. I'm talking about Johnny Newman. I'm talking about Mark Jackson. I'm talking about Rod Strickland. I'm talking about Trent Tucker. I'm talking about Doc Rivers. I'm talking about Kenny Skywalker. I'm talking about Xavier McDaniel, Bill Cartwright. You know what I'm saying? Like, these is old school Knicks. And you notice I'm not mentioning the Knicks that was with Starks and them. Like, that's the era of Knicks that's popular, real popular. But I was on the Knicks, like fucking with the Knicks, following the Knicks when they was getting their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Early on when Patrick came to the league, Rory Sparrow, yeah, Gerald Wilkins, yeah, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. Allen Houston and all of them is later. Allen Houston, LJ, Spreewell, they all later. I made a point of running off those names so people, if you have a certain age and you've been watching the Knicks for a long time, you remember the names that I was mentioning shit. You know what I'm saying? X-Men. Why did the Knicks trade Rod Strickland? That man was nice. Number one, they had two point guards. I don't know who went first. They ended up having Rod Strickland and Mark Jackson there at the same time. Both of those guys are New York City point guards. They were both on the roster at the same time, but even when they was there, they wasn't the shit. The Knicks wasn't the shit. The Eastern Conference belonged to Boston, the Detroit Pistons, Chicago, and Cleveland with Mark Price and Hot Rod Williams and Brad Daugherty and them. The Knicks would make the playoffs and get bounced right the fuck up out of there. First and second round, first round they was getting up out of there, man. Like they wasn't going to no Eastern Conference Finals, not even no semifinals. Like whoever they faced was getting their ass up out of there because they basically just had Patrick Ewing, and he had some other guys, but you needed some gorillas. You need like three. Basketball is a team sport. There's five out there. And you want to be able to go at least 2, 3 into the bench. So let's say you need eight. You need to be eight deep. You need to be 8 deep if you plan on getting busy. Because if somebody hurt, you're gonna need a reserve and shit. Like it helps to have some bench players. Like the starting five can't be in there the whole game. If they sit down, you want somebody to come off the bench that's gonna drop 15. You know what I'm saying? Like Vinny the Microwave Johnson. Like other teams had personnel. I just named Hot Rod Williams. He played for the Cleveland Cavs. When Brad Daugherty, Craig Elo, Ron Harper, and Mark Jack, what's the white boy name? Mark Price. When they wasn't clicking on all cylinders, Hot Rod Williams come in there off the bench, man, give you 16 points and 12 boards and shit like that. That means a lot. That means a lot. Mark Jackson didn't want to share the point guard spot with Rod. If they did what Detroit did with Isaiah and Dumars, Knicks would have done their thing. I think I don't know if Dumars was a point coming out of college. Dumars might have been a two that could play the point sometime. But when they starting five, Dumars played two guard and Isaiah was the point. You needed some scoring from like Mark Jackson didn't have the most dynamic jump shot. Strickland could score, but again, you need that jumper. And Strickland actually ended up getting better as he like after he left the Knicks and shit like that. When he was on the Knicks, he was young, just coming into the league, fighting for a position. When Rod Strickland went to the Bullets in Portland and shit like that, that's when he was really in his bag. Yeah. He said Dumars is one of the first combo guards. The Knicks brought in Mo Cheeks one year. He was playing over Jackson. Yeah, Cheeks was playing for the Knicks when he left. I think he left Philly and went to the Knicks, and then he ended up in San Antonio or vice versa. But Cheeks was on the Knicks. He was effective too, but they couldn't do nothing with Chicago. They couldn't do nothing with the Pistons. They couldn't do nothing with Boston. I'm glad that they go into the. I'm glad that they are in the NBA Finals. It's gonna be very, very entertaining. So shout out to them. He said, I was born in '93. I didn't even know Rod was on the Knicks. I went to I went to games as a Knicks fan. They had Strickland. They traded him. Ever since then, son, I hated him. You never heard that? You never heard that? Hey, yo, eating from the same plate and drinking from the same cup. Whoever thought that so much would have to change up? I went to games as a Knicks fan. They had Strickland. They traded him. Ever since then, son, I hated him. You don't remember that? That's nature from Blood Money. Shout out to Nate, man. Nate follows me on Instagram and Facebook. Nate's still on that Nick shit. Yeah, Cormega, Bones Brigante. These are guys that I follow, and they follow me on IG. They all elated that the Knicks are in the finals, and I heard that I seen a post that the floor seats, some of the floor seats for the Knicks in the finals in the Garden at home is like $500,000. Yo, who was the Knicks center before Patrick Ewing? Bill Cartwright. Bill Cartwright that ended up playing for the Chicago Bulls and winning titles. He was number 25 for the Knicks. Yeah. Rod used to go with my cousin Dee Dee from Mitchell Projects in the Bronx. The Red Sea parted and Ewing missed that layup against Indiana. It was a heartbreak. Uh, Ewing should have dunked that ball, and Charles Smith should have dunked that ball when he was around the hoop too. The thing, as I've progressed through life and got more knowledge of basketball, Patrick Ewing and Michael Jordan was friends, like almost besties. Going back to the 80s, like people don't really know this. Michael Jordan and Patrick Ewing was almost like besties. Before them niggas ended up playing against each other in the NCAA championship, Georgetown, North Carolina. Them niggas was already friends. Them niggas was already McDonald's All Americans together. They had went to all types of camps together. Like when you the number one players in the country, Mike being one of the number one guards, Patrick being like the number one center or the number one big. Them niggas is at the same camps, around the same coaches. I seen there's a documentary out right now called Meal Ticket. It's on Amazon Prime, and it's about the history of the McDonald's Classic, the McDonald's All American game. And I said, look at this shit here. This is why Patrick was always sweet on. Patrick gorillaed everybody. All that Mike coming to the whole Dipsy doing. You never seen Patrick knock him down, and that's what he was supposed to do. He never did that to Mike. He did it to other niggas, but he didn't do it to Mike. And that affected Pat's career. He was too sweet on Jordan. That was his buddy and shit. He said the same agents in the NBA. Mike got 2 blocks off Charles Smith in like 2 seconds. He should have dunked that. He should have dunked that. Yeah. My man said it's whack to be partying in the streets over Eastern Conference Championship. The work ain't finished. Kobe Bryant. Sounds good, but they needed that, man. The Knicks need the Knicks needed that. There are flagship teams in the NBA with long storied histories. The Knicks is one of them. The Knickerbockers, they're one of them. The Lakers are one of them. The Boston Celtics are one of them, and I'll say that maybe the Sixers. The Bulls ain't no flagship. They didn't become the shit until Mike got there. When Mike left, it's been different. But the league has always, in order for the league to function, they always needed the Knicks to be good, the Lakers to be good, the Celtics and the Sixers. Yeah, they needed that. He said the Warriors are too. What's up with all these goofy Patrick Ewing sneakers? He lended his name to branding, and they gave all different rappers Patrick Ewings. They kind of like brought down the book value of them and shit. My generation, Patrick Ewing sneakers was the shit. They should have just left them the way they were. Giving different rappers their own Patrick Ewing shoe, it's not really. It's kind of like it kind of fucked it up and shit. I go back to when Patrick Ewing was wearing Adidas. The original Patrick Ewing sneaker was actually Adidas. Yeah, New Yorkers are popping shit wherever they at right now. Brunson wasn't celebrating. No, he still looks serious and cold. They still got work to do. You don't want to look like a goofy. They was acting like little kids last night. Them niggas was taking selfies with the trophy and shit, just like internet age kids. They was taking selfies with the trophy and shit. I said, wow. Boom. Just to get a rep, the show was highlighted in the video. The shoe. That's what made me want to get a pair. That was Little Dap from Group Home that had them Patrick Ewings on it just to get a rep video. It was so much fashion in that video. It's one of the greatest videos of all time. If you haven't ever seen it before, look that up. Gangstar, just to get a rep. Look at that video. That video will send you vintage shopping. They had the black collared sweatshirts, Ewings, big Gucci links, butters, uh, the motherfucking jumpers and shit. Was that shit. They are kids, my G. They in their 20s. That's why I be trying to relay this to them. That's what my platform is for, to bridge the gap, because I know that they ain't hip. I'm a big Gangstar fan, and just to get a rep, that had a lot to do with it. It did. That video really shaped my dress game at that time. Like I couldn't get enough of that video. For real. Group Home was awesome. Group DJ Premier had them laced with beats. Shout out to Cuz. He said shout out to Little Dap, Brownsville. Spike Lee is on 1,000 right now. Spike Lee made the trip. You seen him last night in Cleveland. They had a a watch party. They actually had a watch party at Radio City Music Hall, so the Knicks fans could all, collectively sit in the same venue and cheer them on and shit. It's gonna be it's gonna be really something. It's gonna bring a lot of money to the city. 42nd Street down there around the garden and shit like that. That shit is gonna be bonkers. For real. That video had a lot of starter jackets. That's one of the greatest rap videos of all time, man. I testify to that. I do. Make sure y'all like this video, man. It's 330 people here. I know I got on here, on a whim. I was supposed to get on here this morning, but don't let it come before the gym. Nothing comes before the gym. Nothing. Especially now that it's hot outside. You got to be looking good, man. Make sure you get that rec in daily. Gentlemen, get that rec in daily. I got a message from a guy, and he was telling me how much I inspire him. I want to speak directly to the guys who are overweight right now. Your battle is won in the kitchen, homeboy. Stop drinking soda. Stop drinking Kool-Aid. You don't have to have. Just make the small decisions, and you're gonna get some improvement. You got to make some small decisions. Eliminate drinking soda. It's packed with sugar. Sugar equals calories and cancer. The Kool-Aid, the juices. Just because a juice says Dole on the front or Ocean Spray, that don't mean it ain't packed with sugar, man. Like, look at the label. It'll tell you how much sugar is in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I don't eat meat, but I love to eat. And I struggle with the sugar thing. I like cheesecake. I like peach cobbler. I like banana pudding. I like 7 Up cake. I like carrot cake. I like bean pie. I grew up in the Nation of Islam. My mom, MGT, she was making this shit in the house. Like, I grew up eating this shit. I still like that shit. But you got to decide, do I got to eat this right now? Or do I want to look good? You know what I'm saying? That's what it boiled down to. Do you want to look good? Do you want to fuck her or not? Do you want to fuck her or not? Do you want to pull her or not? You got to remember that there's competition involved with this and shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen a video that said that women are wired for loyalty. It's rare in women. Meaning, if she sees something that looks better to her, she'll leave your ass. She will. She'll cheat on you. She'll fuck on you. All of that. So, if you're not looking your best, if you're not taking care of yourself, you almost giving her permission. Everybody wants what's best for themselves. You almost giving her permission. You is. Go fuck that nigga. He look better than me, baby, and ain't nothing I can do about it. Go fuck him. You gotta put up a fight, man. So it's that time of year. It's summer. It's summertime. Make sure you get busy, man, in the gym, man. Do something. And I'm speaking directly to guys who are overweight, former athletes. If you used to play football, you already know the drill. You already know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. If you used to play football, you know everything that I know. If you used to run track, you know everything that I know. If you used to wrestle, you know everything that I know. If you used to play basketball, you know everything that I know. Are you applying it? Are you applying it? You was in the military, you know everything that I know. Are you applying it? If you're not applying it, you're not going to get no results. Period. Period. Adrian Broner needs your advice. I put out a video where I was speaking about Adrian the other day. Adrian Broner is some of the greatest um, motivation for everybody. This guy was a 4-time world champion. He's a grade A athlete. Boxers have some of the most strenuous conditioning. Boxers, a lot of road work, a lot of sparring, a lot of jump rope. You don't really see boxers lifting weights all like that. Their regimen is very, very intense. And Adrian got a big old belly on him. He can put on all the jewelry he want. He can put on all the Gucci he want. He's in a video right now, fanning a little bankroll right now, talking about I'm back. No, you're not. No, you're not. You just a fat, disgusting yesterday nigga with some money in your hand. Chick will fuck you without some money if you look good. She'll give you some of hers if you're looking good. Adrian looks bad. And when I see Adrian, it motivates me, man. When I see how he be trying to talk to chicks and they be like, ugh, they be trying to get away from him and shit like that. That shit hurts me. I be like, damn, fam, look where you at right now, man. Like, bitch ain't trying to fuck with you, man. Like, bitch ain't trying to fuck with you, man. Like, you look bad. You look bad. Your facial structure, your face all big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can imagine what you smell like. Your breath, you always drinking alcohol. And you got this big ass belly, filled with cortisol and poison. He know better than that. He know better than that. So, maybe he'll figure it out. Maybe he won't. He's only 35 too. B in a face with bad skin and bad breath. His facial skin changed too. You know why? Because his kidneys ain't filtering out poison. His bladder and his kidneys is being damaged by alcohol. It's overwhelmed every day. He putting poison into his bladder, and it's not filtering that poison up out of him. So what does it do? It sits in his body. Next thing you know, he got jaundice. His eyes ain't white; they look yellow. His skin look fucked up. That's all poison. Maybe he'll. I'm gonna keep it real. I just told my man this the other day. Adrian need 11.5 to 23. Adrian need 11.5 to 23, y'all. He do. He do. I think that's enough. I think that would be enough. 11.5 to 23. Come on back and try it again and shit. You know what I'm saying? 11.5 to 23. That'll give him some time to detox and then build himself back up. Stacy says your skin looks the best I ever seen. Stacy, you could be complimenting the guy in your life. Tell him to get this trifecta. This does so much for a person's body internally. It does so much. It's incredible. This is very, very important, man. This improves blood circulation, stamina. It helps heal. Recovery. After you done work out, your muscles need to recover. It's all in here. You know what I'm saying? It improves testosterone production. I'm seeing a lot of videos of people promoting some shit called peptides. Stacy, I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much. I seen this video. They promoting some shit called peptides online. Have y'all seen this shit? And I believe that this shit involves a needle. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, anything that involves a needle that you gotta inject into you, this ain't no good. This is borderline. This is straddling the fence of steroids and PEDs and shit like that. You don't need that shit. You don't. People are cutting corners. He said anti-aging. I heard about it. Peptides is natural and effective for hair too. It's not always a needle. It's like stem cells. I be seeing people promoting it and they be having needles in their hands. They be having a little jar of liquid. I believe that you can get everything it is that you need that's found in peptides. You can get it out. I believe you can get it out the fucking garden. You can beets, asparagus, watermelon with the seeds, mangoes, papaya, green beans, uh, kale, spinach, I believe that sweet potatoes, I believe that you can get everything that you need out of the garden. There was a time when these things weren't around. They weren't. I went all the way to Japan in pursuit of knowledge for holistic healing and anti-aging. And they didn't say nothing about no fucking peptides, man. You know what they spoke about? The purple sweet potato. Let's get to that. The purple sweet potato, that's what they spoke about. They spoke about fermented drinks, the kombucha that you see me drinking. They spoke about that. Don't be fucking with these drugs and shit, man. Shit that come out of laboratory, don't fuck with it. I'm warning you. I'm telling you. Don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. It comes in blue powder form. Same as Ozempic. Don't fuck with it. I'm telling you. Don't fuck with it. I'm telling you, don't fuck with it. That shit ain't no good. That's not how it works. My man said peptides is natural, Gully. It's in your spit. If it's natural, they wouldn't be selling it in a bottle. If they selling it, that came out of a laboratory. That came out of a laboratory, man. That came out of a. If it's in a bottle and they got a label on it and they selling it, that came from a goddamn laboratory. Don't y'all believe this shit these people telling you? I'm dealing with common sense. I'm dealing with common sense. I'm telling you the holistic remedy. If you ain't heard Dr. Yaki, y'all follow him? You ain't heard him talking about this shit? Don't fuck with it. I'm telling you. He said they don't hear you. Come on, Gully, you sell herbs. You can go to my website and tell you exactly what this shit is. Tonkat Ali, Maca Black, Ashwagandha, prescribed by Dr. Sabi. Hawthorn berry and horny goat weed. You can go and Google search. Not only that, you can go to my website and it's gonna break down. It's gonna tell you what each of these herbs do. It's gonna tell you what each of these herbs do, and it's natural. That shit in a bottle. If it's in a bottle, where'd it come from? Where did that shit come from? He said, when you said 23 for age, and you mean a 23-day fab? 11 and a half months to 23 months. That's a county prison system. That's a county sentence. What you thought I was talking about? Yeah, he needs jail. That's the only thing that's gonna save Adrian. He need to go to jail. He need 11 and a half to 23. I seen it. It works. I seen it. It works. It works. Y'all know what happens when the smokers and the junkies disappear from your neighborhood. You don't see them for a while. Next time you see them niggas be my size. That be that 11 and a half to 23. Yeah, that's what he need. He need 11 and a half to 23. Anything over 11 and a half to 23. Anything over 11 and a half is 12 months. 12 months is a year. That's the most time you can do in most county jails, 11 and a half months. Anything that's a year, 1 to 2, you go to state prison. I said he need 11 and a half to 23 because it might not be that many knives there. You know what I'm saying? Adrian be on some bullshit. If Adrian go to the penitentiary, somebody be to bust Adrian head open, man. He need to be in the county and shit. Motherfuckers be in the county for DUIs and shit like that. They don't mean nobody no harm. They just fucking up their life, just like Adrian and shit. Child support, that he need to be in that crowd. Adrian don't need to be around no criminals. Cause the shit that he be on, somebody bust that nigga head, man. And I don't want him to go to jail and become a vegetable. The motherfucker split his head about that bullshit he be on. Montgomery County, Maryland, just north of DC, you can do 15 to 24 months in the county. I wouldn't want, he got a fly mouth. I wouldn't want to be in no county jail 15 months. You got this. I ain't been in prison or county jail in a long, long time, but I don't want to be in no county jail, no 11. No, send me to prison. You can have contact visits and it's a different level and shit. But Adrian, he don't need to, he needs jail. He does. He said, in 2 months, the crackheads will be back to basics. Not all the time. We done seen people shake it off. We done seen people shake it off. Shit, I know 2 or 3 niggas that used to get high, ended up being drug kingpins and shit. Seriously, was getting it like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They might not be active no more, but I seen niggas that looked at like Ezel, and then they go do their little bit and come back. The nigga in the motherfucking he in a Tahoe. He in an Acura Legend and shit. In the Benz. You know, kind of like, nigga shake it off and shit, man. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for coming through. For real. The Knicks are in the finals, man. Um, this is what it is and shit. I'm going to continue to bring y'all coverage about it. I hope they don't get to the finals and get folded up, man, by a Western Conference team. I like what they're doing right now. Play some defense. That's what the Knicks should be focusing on. We got to play D. We got to lock down D. If they lock down D, they'll be straight. Offensively, they cool. They got a lot of different players that can put it in the bucket. They need to play defense. He said, yeah, my father did it. Went from a crackhead to a drug lord. In Missouri, they got folks in the county jail for 4 or 5 years. Whew. Will they beat the West? I don't know. I don't know. I've considered that. Like when I was celebrating last night and, smiling ear for ear, ear to ear, happy for the Knicks, I'm saying to myself, they got to worry about the Western Conference, man. That Wild West is a totally different demon. You got the Lakers in the West. You got Denver in the West. You got Houston in the West. You got Golden State in the West. They ain't like that no more. You got San Antonio and you got the defending champions, OKC. They all in the Western Conference. That's the Wild West. For real. Oh, and you got Minnesota. That's Ant-Man in them. You know what I'm saying? So even the road to the finals for a Western Conference team, they at war the whole time. They at war the whole time. You just seen the Knicks, they sweeping motherfuckers. Nobody got swept in the West but the Lakers. Yeah, yeah. The Knicks already beat Wemby. They got to beat OKC. Whoever they beat, they got to beat them 4 times. Let's stick to that. They got to beat them 4 times. Bottom line. Just play physical. I agree with you. I think that's the way that they can beat the Spurs. I would rough a nigga up, man. A bony nigga like Wemby, I rough his ass up. Let him know we not your friend, my nigga. We'll hurt you out here. You know what I mean? We'll hurt you out here. Straight up. Before you know, slide to the bucket and dunk and all that type of shit, we'll hurt you. You need to know that. Telling the truth. The Knicks beat all of them except for OKC. Yeah. Phoenix got swept too. He said, we'll hurt you. Man, that's basketball, man. That's basketball. That's sports. That's sports. We will hurt you. It's called contact sports. Yeah. Gotta play physical and everybody will make shots. Remains to be seen. The Thunder will beat the Knicks in 6. We gonna see shortly. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I gotta go deliver some packages. If you order trifecta, it's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the way. Y'all who be ordering trifecta, man. Some of y'all is content creators. Why don't y'all make review videos? Why don't y'all tell everybody what this shit, the difference that this shit has made in your life? Y'all run around here doing all this fucking ordering these shits back to back. Some of you niggas be buying 2, 3 bottles at a time. Females is ordering for y'all now. Females be buying it for their guys. Why don't y'all tell everybody the difference that this natural herbal supplement has made in your life? Tell somebody straight up. Where can I get therealdribble.com? That's where it's at. Gully talking some fly intelligence shit. That's the dribble. That's what this is. It's always been like this. It's always been like this. This is the upper echelon of urban media. Yeah. The Knicks lost to the Spurs the championship in '99. They didn't have Patrick Ewing, and to be for real, wasn't nobody getting busy in that series except for Latrell Sprewell. San Antonio overmatched them, and it was a 55 game season. So that championship would have had an asterisk next to it, even if the Knicks won. San Antonio won, but that was a 55 game season that year. They was on strike or something like that. These niggas, Gully was your dad a boxer, not professionally, but he used to train and shit. Yeah, I used the United States Postal Service. Are you still accepting music submissions? Yeah. The crossover dribble mixtape is in effect. Jadakiss is on it. For those of you who have sent submissions, you're gonna be on a project with Jadakiss. Shout out to everybody who submitted something thus far. I'm looking for 25 or 30 songs. I got about 11 that qualify. Um, some niggas sent me a song from Africa, some motherfucking weird, man. I'm like, where's y'all from, man? These niggas rapping, man, but they talk like Africans and shit. What is these? Like I can't I can't use it, but it gave me an idea to reach my platform and shit. Niggas is rapping from all over the map. But I need fire, man. I do. I need fire. Can you confirm? I don't want to talk about Uncasa. I don't want to talk about Uncasa. I don't know where he lives. I don't. I know he don't live here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to talk about him. I don't get no points about talking about um, guys I'm more gifted in. I'm more gifted than. So we gonna leave that alone. Seriously. Good afternoon. Website, therealdribble.com. Go over there and get that trifecta though. He said he got hella properties. Stop gatekeeping. Fort Myers Beach. We saw that Doc Ford shirt, quality living. I went live from Fort Myers. I was in a condo down there for a week. I kept going live from down there. Doc Ford's got that good food, man. When people ask me what part of Florida I was in, I said I'm in the American Greed section of Florida. South Beach, shit like that. That's nigga shit. That's nigga shit. There's other parts of Florida that's popping and shit. Fort Myers, that shit. It's one of the one of the upper echelon tourist destinations. Fort Myers, they got that shit. I'm telling you, it's all the way live. He said, tell the story about the cookout and your step pops. That bitch ass nigga wet my step pops. He's a smoker. We don't play the step pop thing and shit. He's a smoker. That nigga wasn't none of my goddamn daddy. My dad was living in the my dad was living and in the flesh and lived like about 7 blocks away. Yeah, we whooped his ass. Whooped his ass at a family reunion. Y'all like that story, huh? I like telling it to you. I just ain't gonna tell you now. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. He said, "Is Fort Myers replies from?" I don't know. I don't know. That trifecta got the energy levels jacked. If you working out in addition to taking this, especially if you working on your legs, you'll tear a bitch. in half. She gonna tell, oh, what the fuck did you done took? She know that ain't your dick. You done took something. What you done took? I'm on TRIFECTA, baby. Where'd you get it? The real Gully TV. Go get another bottle. Go get another bottle. Anyway, I gotta go, man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Follow me on IG at I am gullytv _ and go to my website, therealdribble.com. I ain't trying to sell it to you. I'm trying to save your life. Peace.